Hello everyone, Mike Mixon from Keyboardamerica.com here in Lewis Beach, Delaware. Welcome to our Song of the Week and Buttons class. This week is a country tune, Your Cheating Heart, and you're going to learn something about your harmony echo button or your harmony arpeggiator button on the Genos. And of course you can do this on both Genos and Tyros. And you probably didn't even know the features were there that I'm going to show you in this song. But I'm doing this song, the version from the movie The Blues Brothers, which great movie, great musical, good music, and a lot of fun to watch, and pretty funny too. So we'll get right to it here. And we're only using two variations, B and D, because variations A and C aren't really perfect for this song, plus we don't need to do any more than I'm doing. So let's take a look at the music for Your Cheatin' Heart. Okay, on Tyros you're using the Country Swing 1, Tempo 101, and on Genos it's just simply Country Swing, same tempo 101. If you're in my book bundle club, your registrations will be sent to you via email, the style for Your Cheating Heart, and then the new bank 7. So it's in registration number 2 and it's bank 7. We're using intro 2 and variation B, and I've added some nice chords for you in this that weren't there on the original sheet music. And you'll see that there's an extra C major 7th there in a few places throughout the music, and you'll see how that makes it sound very professional. So that's the setting for Your Cheating Heart in both keyboards. Okay, for all you Tyros owners out there, of course you know your settings will be on the back of page 1. But if you're not in my book bundle club, you can kind of figure it out on your own here. Now, I've got two sounds. Rate 1 and Rate 2 are both the C7 Pop Grand. And on Tyros, you can go to Pop Grand on that, and you see the style. But this is an important one here. I got boogie loops on. Now, that's in the multi-pad. And if you have a Genos, when you hit select, and let me back out a little bit here. When you hit select in that, you want to go into legacy right there, and you can see boogie loops is right there. Now that's going to be a pretty good sound. I'm going to demonstrate it to you. That's on multi-pad 2. So we're going to be using multi-pad 2 here. So we can use that throughout the song if you want. Now everything here is optional. Now I'm going to exit back out again, and if you take a look at my OTS settings here, when I push it, the harmony echo is not on. So the harmony echo is not going to be on. I'm going to have to push that on during the song if I want it. And that's going to be a unique sound, and something I told you about. You're going to learn something about your harmony echo button. Now, speaking of harmony echo, what I'm going to do is hit direct access and go to my harmony arpeggiator button, and we're going to zoom back in here so you can see exactly what I did. And you can see the category. I'm on arpeggio / up and down, and I'm using octave 2 on that. And if you hit the toolbar there, you'll see I've assigned that to rate 1. Now don't worry, that'll be all on the file that I send you in that style for Your Cheatin' Heart if you are in the book bundle club. Now while we're here, I might as well go to OTS 4 so we can look at that, and that's simply on harmony, country to duet. So we're only going to be using 2 and 4, and the assign, it's on auto, so that's going to be a simple one there, but the country duet is nice too. So now let me show you, I went back to the arpeggiator up and down. Let me show you what that feature does for you real quick. So I've zoomed out for you, and this is what that octave 2 is going to do. Just like that for you, but only doing it with one finger. You're going to hear it when I play the song for sure. So here it is. I'll put a little style on and show you. That would be very hard to do. I mean, I can do it. It takes a little bit of practice, but why not just put the harmony arpeggiator on and get that great sound? And once again, I'm not going to be setting it in my OTS2 setting. When I want it, I'm going to reach up and put it on. And I've actually got that on the music for you, where to turn that on at. And of course on the 4, same thing, I don't have it programmed in with that country duet. So you can hear the country duet sounds really nice there. Now, while we are in this position here, you're going to see, I'm just going to play the first line here on your Cheatin heart, and watch my left hand go from C, I'll turn the sync start off, C to C major 7 to C7. I'll turn this up a little bit. And that's going to make it sound more professional. So I've got that in a couple places in the song. So the chords are very simple in this song. Most country songs have easy chords. We've just got the C, C major 7 to C7 to F. See, I'm holding that finger down to G7. And the only other chord in there is D7, which we've played a lot. And that's it throughout the whole song. But fingering is everything, and that's why I put the fingering right there on the music for you with the notes for the rate inversion. And the quicker you are using these bass chords that I'm giving you here, the quicker you're going to be able to concentrate on the right hand and not worry about the left so much. Okay, we're going to listen to our finished product here and just kind of pay attention to when I turn this harmony arpeggiator on. And of course, you can do it whenever you want it. And once again, I'm only using OTS2 and OTS4, so I'm going to be using variation B, variation D. Must have my OTS link on for this to work. And let's take a listen now to what it sounds like. once again, you can do it however you like it, but those settings will be right there for you. And isn't that a really good sound? Using the harmony arpeggiator to do that for you automatically. And of course, very important that you have a second pop piano sound on there, because I only have the reiterating one on right one, and you need to have that second one on to make it sound great. And don't forget the boogie loops. Okay, so one last thing on OTS 4. Here are the sounds. Pedal steel guitar on right one, and 50s vintage amp on right two. For you guys that aren't in my book bundle, so you know how to set that. The volumes are at 100 and 100. So both volumes are set at 100. On the number 2 OTS, both pop brands are set at 127. Okay, so from the movie The Blues Brothers, which, by the way, great movie. I got that reiterating piano sound out of that movie when they were playing at Ray's Country Bunker. Now, if you haven't seen the movie, it's a great movie to go rent. It's a very funny comedy, but it was also the first musical done in over a decade. Since, like, The Sound of Music, you'll hear great music. All the complete songs are played and sang by some really big artists. Cab Calloway is there singing Heidi, Heidi, Heidi Ho. Aretha Franklin sings Think. Ray Charles, Shake Your Tail Feather. And actually, John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd did the singing in that movie as well. And an interesting point is they actually formed a band to go on tour for music and did a lot of concerts, and had a great rhythm and blues band. And Paul Schaefer was actually the guy on the organ, Hammond B3. So that music is great. It's the Blues Brothers definitive album, and I think you'll enjoy it. A lot of you have probably seen it out there. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this version of your Cheatin' Heart, and we'll see you next week for next week's song. And keep in mind that if you want to join our book bundle club and get all the good chords for these songs out of the Easy Played books, all you have to do is purchase a book bundle or both bundles. And actually we have 3 bundles now. And you also get my book bundle USB stick, which loads all my settings in, all my registration banks, and my user styles for every song we've done. And I think we're up to 108 or something like that. But anyway, a lot of fun, and can't wait to see you next week. And we'll have another great song here from Keyboard America. This is Mike Mixon saying have a great day, keep playing, and see you soon.